Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another TEW2020 Experiment video here today. As today, we look to answer what's seemingly a very relevant and topical question in wrestling. Now, if you're up to date on WWE or just the world of wrestling in general, even if not, it's quite just big news in general. Even if you don't like wrestling, you might have seen it about Vince McMahon and everything going on in regard to that I will not even try to begin to get into. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, go check it all out. It's a lot. Okay, I'll be here all day. But what has resulted in is until an investigation is completed at the moment, Vince McMahon is stepping down as COO and Chairman. I'm going to go with as the titles off the top of my head. Meaning that we need a new one, of course, and voted in as the interim COO and Chairwoman was Stephanie McMahon, of course, daughter of Vince McMahon, wife of Triple H. Stephanie McMahon, lovely woman. And so today we look to answer a very particular question topically at the moment. What if that becomes permanent? What if going forward Stephanie McMahon becomes the permanent CEO, or COO, I can't remember, and chairwoman of the WWE? So what I've done, we've got a May 2022 mod. I put it in current best state as possible. There's a few things I forgot to update, but women's tag titles vacant, Sasha and Naomi are gone, Stephanie McMahon in charge as CEO and head booker. And just an added thing, I have got Vince McMahon, where is he? He is unemployed at the moment. He is free to do as he pleases, and I have gone to the settings and I have very specifically set it up for organic companies to be on. So if Vinnie Mac wants to set up his own company again, he can, which will be interesting to see. But mainly what we'll be looking at is what a WWE-led Stephanie McMahon may look like, considering it's may be what we're going to have now. And so what I'll do is I'll simulate about 5 years to, start 2027, 2028, and we'll just have a look. We'll see how WWE's doing and how it's done under the tenure and reign of Stephanie McMahon. Without further ado, let's welcome to the Queendom. Let's find out what would happen if Stephanie McMahon does permanently become CEO, COO, and chairwoman of the WWE. And here we are, Monday, week 1, January 2028. So she took charge May 2022. She had all of 2023, 24, 25, 26, and 27. So she had about 5.5 years, this Stephanie McMahon. If she's still in charge, she is. She's still WWE's CEO and head booker. So, I mean, she can't have done that badly, can she? If she's kept both of those jobs, the 51-year-old most powerful woman in cable, Vince McMahon, if you're wondering, nothing. He has just stepped away. Which, you know what? Maybe for the best. But Steph, Wrestler of the Year is Nick Jackson. Company of the Year is AEW. For the 7th time. Maybe that's not going well. Company Wars. WWE is still the biggest company in the world. Maybe not a surprise. What I want to know is annual awards, Company of the Year. Award-wise, Moxley was Wrestler of the Year twice in a row. Omega was Wrestler of the Year 3 years in a row. And now Nick Jackson is Wrestler of the Year, so okay. Tag team, the Young Bucks were 3 years in a row. Brian Danielson and John Moxley were 2 years in a row. And now it's FTR. Young wrestlers, Nick Wayne. Gable Steveson had it a few years, alright. Veteran wrestler, Kenny Omega, who's a veteran now. What do I want? I want Company of the Year. WWE won it in 2022, so Stephanie got off to a strong start at the very least, winning WWE their first Company of the Year award since 2016, which was a good year, if we're honest. So since then, AEW have won it 5 years in a row. But Stephanie got off to a strong start at the very least, didn't she? What do I want? I don't think there's anything else here. Most improved company? WWE were the most improved company in 2023 and 2025. So Stephanie has seen them through some growth, but I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. She also made Crown Jewel a good pay-per-view. Which, fair enough. William Regal, colour commentary of the year. Regal commentary does sound good. Right, where are we going? We're going to WWE. Right, WWE, $549 million in the bank. So they're doing very, very well for themselves. Tour company-wise, your top 5 are Ronda Rousey, Roman Reigns, Okada, Becky Lynch, and Neville. So Stephanie has... I'm so intrigued. I'll start with Neville. Stephanie has seen Neville come back. She's ushered in the return of Neville. He signed for WWE. He dislikes John Laurinaitis after being oh god, Johnny Ace stuck around. What did Johnny Ace do? What did Johnny Ace do? Damn it! If anything, he's the one most likely to get, canned out of here. What did you do, Johnny Ace? He went down swinging as a whistleblower, and now he's hated by, in order, Sean Daivari, Brock Lesnar, Shane Helms, Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, Jinder Mahal, Ricochet, Riddle, Goldberg, Jeff Cobb, Big Cass, EC3, and Neville. So, he's still in WWE. It's like, when the nuclear war comes, all that will be left is the cockroaches and a John Laurinaitis in charge of talent relations, somehow. Jesus Christ. Neville, he came back to WWE. He hates John Laurinaitis, and he won Money in the Bank and the SmackDown Tag Title with Randy Orton. Okay, whilst Kazuchika Okada, probably the bigger name, hired by WWE in May 2022. This was Stephanie's first order of business. Literally, 5 days after getting the job, Stephanie McMahon said, I'm going to sign Okada. Alright, Steph. And he's won the Rumble once, Money in the Bank twice, and not a single actual title. Stephanie McMahon, you've done it again. God. Over this 5.5 years, he has wrestled 261 matches, 262 matches, 1 draw, 188 wins, booked very strong, average rating of 84, good matches, highest rating of 99. Just no titles for him. He's had plenty of title matches, just no titles. Butch is Universal Champion, so don't tell me that Stephanie McMahon isn't a good idea for creative. 99, I just like to see what their best match was. He probably has multiple 99s. I'd just like to see one of them. Oh god, I always feel so blind. It's such small writing. I see 98. I see 88. I see 99. SmackDown, May 2026. Butch and Jay White defeated Drew McIntyre and Okada. What a tag team match. Stephanie McMahon. Right, booking. Money in the Bank was Orton, Okada, Reigns, Okada, Neville, and Butch. God, she loves Butch, doesn't she? Women's Money in the Bank, obviously, Stephanie McMahon, the mother of the women's evolution and the women's revolution. I'm sure the women have seen a steady increase in use by Big Steph. The winners were Lynch, Rousey, Lynch, Bliss. So she's mixing up a little bit at the very least, with Alexa Bliss at the end there. Women's Rumble, it was Rousey, Lynch, Rousey. I'm starting to think she might like Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey. And the Men's Rumble was Reigns, Okada, Reigns. Which, you know what? TW's a stickler for realism at the very least. That's possible. Do the big ones. Universal title with Butch, of course, at the minute. She does long reigns. Always love someone who does long reigns. Roman Reigns eventually lost to Edge at Survivor Series 2022, who held it for over a year, till December 2023. 13 months for Edge in his final world title reign. Loses it to Orton. Orton holds it 4 months till WrestleMania, loses it to McIntyre. WrestleMania 40, McIntyre, Orton. Alright. Holds it till SummerSlam in August 2024, loses it to Lesnar. Holds it till Royal Rumble in 2025, loses it to Orton. Holds it till July 2025, what are we looking at? Money in the Bank, maybe? Where he loses it to Damian Priest. Damian Priest holds it July 2025 to January 2026, loses it at the Rumble back to Orton. Orton's won quite a few titles. I mean, Triple H loves him, so Stephanie, sure. Why not? Orton holds it from January 2026 to August 2026, loses at SummerSlam to Bryan. Bryan's back. Holds it August 2026 to February 2027, and loses it to Orton and wins it back, who holds it till SummerSlam 2027, loses to Butch, who is still the champion. So Stephanie loves Becky Lynch, she loves Ronda Rousey, and god damn it, she loves Randy Orton. That might just be Triple H's influence though. WWE title, a hell of a lot more champions, I'll tell you that much. Right, where do we start? We start down here somewhere. Drew McIntyre? 2022. Oh god. 2022. Actually, this is less champions. I thought it was 2020. My brain. Right, Reigns. Reigns lost it to Ray in Survivor Series. So November 2022 to April 2023, lost it at Mania to Wyatt, who's back. April 2023 to August 2023, SummerSlam, loses it to Rollins. August 2023 to February 2024, loses it to Cody Rhodes. Yeah, go on, Cody. Cody's February 2024 to August 2024 loses at SummerSlam to Jay White, who's booked very strongly. August 2024 to February 2025 loses to Seth Rollins. February 2025 to August 2025 loses it at SummerSlam to Bryan. August 2025 to April 2026. WrestleMania, Bryan loses to Rollins again. Rollins has won so many world titles. Rollins and Randy Orton winning a lot of world titles. I'll call that the Triple H influence. And then Rollins, we have new champs on galore. Rollins loses it to Isaiah Swerve Scott at SummerSlam 2026, who holds it only a few months to Survivor Series 2026. He loses it to Will Ospreay, who holds it to June 2027, and loses to your current champion, Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali and Butch, your world champions. Stephanie McMahon. What a woman. What a woman. Raw Women's, a lot of champs. God, Bianca, Zelina, Shotzi. Shotzi's won 3 of these. Hikaru Shida's here. She's won 3 of these. Becky Lynch has won a bunch of these. Jesus Christ. Shotzi, we love that. We love that for you, Shotzi. We love that from Steph. Ariana Grace is the SmackDown Women's Champion, which we also love. Go on, Santino's daughter, Ariana Grace. A lot more champions here. Where are we going from? Charlotte loses to Asuka, loses to Vacant. Charlotte wins it and loses it to Ronda. You know, delayed a year from when it really happened, but we move. Loses it to Becky, to Ronda, to Becky. Jesus Christ, Steph. To Ripley, to Bliss, to Ripley, to Rose, to Ripley, to Naomi, Perozzo, Naomi, Charlotte, Rhea, Ariana Grace. So what I will gather from this is, I'll just headcanon that Stephanie said, I'll handle the women. And by that she meant Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey. And Triple H said, I'll do the men, which he meant Randy Orton and Seth Rollins. And fair enough. And if you're wondering about the other champs, women's tag, she took over. And, oh my god, they were vacant, right, from the vacating. Bliss and Morgan won, then Natalya, Knight, Tamina, Banks and Bailey, Banks is back, Evans, Zelina, Banks, Bailey, Rousey and Zelina Vega are a team, Katana Chance and Kaden Carter, love that, pushed up finally, Banks and Bailey vacant, again, Sasha Banks has the title vacated from her, Hikaru Shida and Charlotte, alright, Sasha and Bailey are back, Katana and Kaden, Rousey and Shida, Shida's with Ronda now, Katana and Kaden, 3-time champs, Banks and Bailey, 7-time champs, Rose and Deville back together before Banks and Bailey make it a solid 8-time champs. US is Wesley currently, he beat Carmelo Hayes for it, we love all that, I mean, this is a very good list, isn't it? God. Right, let's go from here. Theory lost it to Atami, to Gargano, to Atani, to Gargano. So Gargano and Atami fought for that belt from, October 2022 forward to June 2023. A long battle. Who lost it to Naito, who's here as well. Stephanie loves signing these, Japanese superstars from over there. Then to Wesley won it. Damian Priest, Mustafa Ali, Gunter, Joaquin Wilde, Cameron Grimes, Solo Sikoa, Theory, Bron Breakker, Carmelo Hayes, Wesley. We love it. SmackDown tag, Gable and Otis are your champs, which we love. Ollie and Cody had a tag reign in there, which we love. Raw tag team is Joshua Bishop and Bodie Hayward. All right, go off. Intercontinental champion is Haaland. Haaland's back. Ricochet lost it to Kevin Owens, to Jay White, Damian Priest, Jimmy Uso. Go on, Jimmy. Cameron Grimes, Kota Ibushi, Ace Austin, Happy Corbin, Ezekiel, Jimmy Uso again, Jinder Mahal, Cameron Grimes again, Damon Kemp, brother of Gable Stevenson, if you're curious, who lost to your current champ, Haaland. Haaland is back, and he's got hair this time. Good for him. 24/7 champ is Trick Williams. Happy for you, mate. The 24/7 time was getting way too long reigns. And that is all the titles. Stephanie McMahon. What stables have you made? That's another fun thing to look at. Evolution Revolution. So Roman Reigns sacked off the Usos and recruited Bodie Hayward and Joshua Bishop instead. Fair enough. Soul Force, Okada, Grimes, and the Street Profits. That's kind of a banger. The Mercs is AJ Gray, Carmelo Hayes, Haaland, and Theory. Okay. And the Pride is Bray Wyatt, Angel, and Humberto. Love it. Love it. Love it. Stephanie, I think we could all say your reign has been a rip-roaring success. Omarsa's teaming with Alex Coughlin. Calvin Tankman is with Tristan Ty. The Dudley Boys are back. They're still going. The Shield are together again. Midnight Dynamite, G.D. Dolan, Deonna Purrazzo. All right, High and Mighty. Bodie Hayward and Joshua Bishop, of course, under Roman Reigns' command. Wow. Just wow. And one final thing I want to look at. Overall WrestleMania main events. So, WrestleMania 39's overall main event was Edge defeating Drew McIntyre for the Universal Championship. WrestleMania 40, the 40th anniversary, it's not, but we move. Main event is Cody Rhodes defeating Bray Wyatt and Kevin Owens for the WWE title. Beautiful, lovely moment for Cody. WrestleMania 41's main event is Randy Orton defeating Okada for the Universal title. Banger. WrestleMania 42 is Rollins defeating Bryan for the WWE title. Absolute banger. And WrestleMania 42, just gone's main event, Orton defeated McIntyre for the Universal Championship. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's going to be it for today, though. What do you think? How do you think Stephanie McMahon has done in this experiment? I think this is, having done a lot of these experiments, I think this one's gone pretty well compared to what it can do a lot of the time. Let me know in the comments what you think. How do you think Stephanie would do in real life if she ends up permanently taking control? And as always, any suggestions for experiments you want to see, leave them in the comments down below. Love hearing them, love hearing what you want to see. I've done some in the past, and it's always great fun. More serious, funnier, whatever you want. While you're down there, leave a like and subscribe for more if you have enjoyed, and I really hope you have. And as always, I just want to say thank you for watching.